J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into Ozark. Season 4, Episode 12. Only 3 left. I'll be finishing up this week. This one's called Trouble the Water. And yeah, there's a bunch of that. And it might be a reference to the casino, which is on water. Ruth wants it. What lengths is she going to go to get it? Yeah, speaking of that, Ruth is partnering up with Rachel, who they brought back, which is awesome. And Rachel seemed like she was out for a bit, but then, found out that Tuck, her former employee, a special needs guy, seems cool as hell, isn't being taken care of very well. He's not even working at the Blue Cat anymore because his hours got completely cut. And Rachel's pissed because that was like the one thing she asked for from Marty was to take care of Tuck. Which clearly, I get it. Marty's had a lot on his goddamn plate, but yeah, he let that fall on the wayside completely. Meanwhile, freaking Wendy is just making constant moves without consulting Marty, just doing things. And it's not like she needs to ask permission, I guess is the best way to put it, but like, it's big moves, like you gotta run it by it. Like, I'm sorry, at least let him know. Give him a hint, because like, they're huge. Like, for example, Omar's sister, who almost certainly is the one who put the hit on Omar, who's trying to sabotage Marty. Meanwhile, look, Wendy, she says she's using her to get Claire back in the fold and get that money from the medical company, Shaw, but just kind of did it. Just kind of did it without saying a thing to Marty. And on top of that, when they went to talk to Omar, she just up and said, hey, how about Camilla? Omar's sister takes over for what Marty was doing, and she can be our contact down in Mexico. It's like, she's sabotaging you. Like, just making huge move after huge move. We'll see what pans out. Probably none of them, because Camilla, I'm sorry, cannot be trusted. Obviously. And Wendy knows that, which is the crazy, like, I don't know. She feels like she's invincible. And I get that so many things have happened throughout the show that makes her think that, but dude, come on, man. Like, you're just not. You gotta be careful. You're going to die. Trouble the water. And then I do apologize. We're actually filming this on the same day that I'm getting my driveway redone at the new house. The driveway was a disaster. So they're going to be doing a bunch of digging and stuff like that. Plowing and whatnot. They're digging up old concrete that's broken to shit. So hopefully it's not too loud. I do apologize. I've got it insulated as best I can. You can hear it now. But I'm excited, man. Only 3 episodes left. I'm scared to death. But let's find out. Here we go.
$20,000.
For what? What's going on? Bail? Okay. Oh, yeah. Marty went and assaulted someone. And there's Wendy. Yep, you got bailed out by your kids. How does that feel?
The day your daughter left Ben at the diner in Barlow, this man showed up. Trigger man for a Mexican drug cartel.
I don't understand.
Your daughter and her husband, they were investigated by the FBI for money laundering.
Of course. Exactly how bad is your record?
3 felonies, 4 misdemeanors.
Predominantly juvenile? You know, that's doable.
Really?
What?
Expunging your record?
You saying she's got a shot at getting clean?
With the right attitude, a little bit of luck.
A clean record? People like us don't get that ever. You gotta try. You are a goddamn redneck success story. At least try.
Right.
And I'd like you to come back with us and move in with me. No, don't both of you go answering all at once. I know I haven't been a big part of your lives for these last years, but that wasn't my choice.
Bullshit.
Being here, getting to spend time with you, it's felt like a second chance. I think you might be in danger here, and I think you might think it too.
They realize he knows something.
What's that?
A petition for Jonah and Charlotte to come live with me.
I'm not signing anything.
Then I'll see you at Camden County Family Court in 3 days for a hearing.
You don't want to do that.
Neither do you. Sign it. They want to be with me.
Get the fuck out of my house!
It's not forever.
Do you want to go with him?
You know, how are we supposed to protect you if we don't go with them?
I'll be worried about Grandpa.
We arrested somebody for Wyatt's murder.
Yeah?
Who? I wonder where it got to.
We pawned it 2 days before the murder, along with 3 pieces of Darlene's jewelry.
Are you gonna let this guy go down for it when you know it wasn't him?
Why are you being so nice to me all of a sudden? Coming all this way.
I hope this brings you some peace.
We want him reinstated to the Chicago PD as soon as possible.
He's all cleaned up, no more drugs. His PI work is impeccable.
Oh.
Well, I've already pulled every string I can over at OFAC, but your money only spreads so thin. My grandson's voting machines.
No.
You boys in Wisconsin and Michigan could really help us out there, get them in place before the next cycle.
We can't do that.
Well, you have a choice to make.
Right.
I'm not your dancing monkey, Wendy.
Seems like you were with your father or some other family member every time you got arrested.
Pretty much. And I did that all by myself.
Big move. Yeah. Take responsibility.
I don't blame you for doubting me, ma'am. I get it. You clean me up, and I will do whatever it takes to stay that way.
That reinstates you to the Chicago PD contingent that you start immediately.
I know what it is.
Okay?
Needless to say, we went on a serious limb.
Just don't. And the fact that I'm due in court tomorrow.
Oh, I'm afraid. Well, they would need you in Chicago immediately.
Right. You people are good. Jesus Christ.
I think you should take the gig and go do some good.
I figured you might want to take this with you since you're headed out of state. I ain't got a criminal record no more.
Really? How does it feel?
Does she feel like she's lost a piece of her family, maybe, with that? I don't know.
Wendy, when can you get me off this list?
Realistically, in a few months.
No. Not months. Days. Huh?
I mean...
We'll get back to work.
Fuck! Tell me you got good news.
She's gonna do
We can give you what you need in Michigan and Wisconsin.
I just want to know why you stole that guitar.
If it was your cousin's guitar that I stole, it means it was your cousin that got murdered. So why haven't you asked me about that? Why the fuck you really come here?
See if you deserve it.
I just wanted to lay eyes on you.
When I said I didn't do it.
Well, you sure as shit did something.
And if I'm not like you,
And I don't want to see you again. And I'm really hoping I do.
I assume we're still waiting on Mr. Saddam.
Yes, ma'am.
And when exactly can we expect him?
Any minute now. I just called and...
Hey, you know, if you found it helpful, because, yeah, I was considering giving Gamblers Anonymous a go.
everything I have today is because of AA.
The court is prepared to rule.
What do you mean rule? There was no hearing.
Considering that Charlotte is months away from her 18th birthday, it is the opinion of this court that she should be free to make a decision about her own welfare. If Jonah can live in a motel, there can be no reasonable argument as to why he cannot move to North Carolina in the custody of a family member.
We're going with Grandpa.
Come on.
You're not serious.
Both of you?
I'm sorry.
You need to think about the house you're moving into, okay? And who runs it.
Daddy. Daddy, please.
Stop it, Whitney.
Daddy, please, please, please.
Don't take them away from me. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm so hard to love. I don't mean to be. I'm sorry I embarrassed you. I'm sorry that I left home. Tell me what to do, please.
I want you to get up and stop making a fool of yourself, Wendy Marie. Nobody's falling for this anymore. When I am done, they are gonna know exactly what you are, and they are never coming back to you.
Fuck, man. Like, that was intense as shit. And then, wow. I don't think her dad's a good man. I don't think he was a good father. I think that's been made very clear. But at the same time, it was from Wendy. She could have been lying. She could have been exaggerating. She could, like... It makes me so fucking nervous because we've seen that he has moments of lashing out, like smashed that thing and started drinking even after finding Jesus. But like, you know, I gotta think, like, you know, when you grow up, your parents are always more strict on you than they would be on your on your kids, like for sure. Like, my mom used to hit me on occasion, never spankings. You know what I mean? Nothing insane. And nothing I never deserved. But, you know, it's like they're looking to their grandkids now. Both my kids and my brother's kids. They're the best fucking human being. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you grow up and you stop, you know. I don't know. It's a hard one. And Charlotte did make a good point as far as being able to protect Marty and Wendy. Them leaving the situation is probably a good move. You know, like it takes away, you know, from everything they have to deal with. And if they're not there, they, you know, the cartel can't kidnap them. They're like for example, like fucking Darlene shaved Jonah's head all fucked up as a threat. You know, if Jonah's not there, someone else can't come along and do that crazy bullshit, like hurt a child, to get to their parents. I just don't know if, you know, that dude's not a good dude. Like, I don't know. I'm torn. And I love the idea of Ruth having her record expunged, by the way. Like, it's such a web of interesting emotions, because, like, yeah, it's a good thing because now she's, like, free to go after any situation she wants. But it clearly almost took away a hole from her, or took away something from her as far as her family goes, you know? It's interesting. It's one of those, I'm sure, unforeseen, you know, like, oh no, like, I can freely live my life now, but now all that stuff I did with my family is gone, and there's no record of it. I don't know. It's interesting, but going forward, she doesn't need Rachel anymore to get that casino, you know? Now she can just go after it wholeheartedly. And she owns most of the land. She's got a windfall of money, like... I don't know. But it's very interesting going forward. Only 2 episodes left in the series. And, like, apparently the PI is going to be gone. The kids are going with Grandpa. There's still, you know, Wendy does not want to do that voter machine bullshit. But she has to get Omar out and move that forward. And maybe, you know, as soon as he's back, they can talk to him about Camilla. I don't know if he'll believe him, but interesting shit going on. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Where we're going from here. We'll jump into 13 here momentarily and try to figure it out, because oh my, there's so much going on. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time.